I watched one of my cats being pulled backwards about 5 feet by her tail. Bro, what? So you guys really seem to enjoy the last video where I was pretty much checking out some extremely scary stories either on Reddit or BuzzFeed and reading them for you guys. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Today we're going to be checking out some true scary, like the scariest ghost stories you'll probably ever hear. So if you're going to enjoy it, slap a like on it, and I guess let's jump right into this first story. I worked at a public pool at night. I was working alone after hours cleaning the building and the pool. One night around 2 a.m., I was cleaning the changing rooms. The pool had been closed for the last couple hours. Suddenly I hear children's laughter and bare feet running across the pool deck. I go out and scan the area, but no one's in sight, and there's absolutely nowhere where these kids could be hiding. There's also no wet footprints on the pool deck. I recheck the doors and the security monitors. I am the only person in this building, and it is extremely unsettling. Okay, check this out, right? If I was sitting right here, now mind you, I am home alone. If I was sitting right here, right now, and I heard pitter-patter outside my door and I knew it wasn't my cats, this window right here, I'm jumping out this window. That's just how it works, dude. I don't know what other people think, but I'm not playing around. I'm just quite frankly not playing around whatsoever. Check this one out. My girlfriend's grandfather's ashes were on a little shelf in the living room, right next to a solid and heavy angel statue. One weekend, she and I were fooling around on the living room couch, and out of the corner of my eye, I see the angel statue fall off the wall, accompanied by a massive deep grunt. We both stood there shocked. After a few moments, I asked her if she heard the same grunt I did, and she agreed. Later that night at dinner, I told her parents what happened. Of course, leaving out the whole naughty part, obviously. And Megan's younger sister burst into tears, saying she had seen a dark figure. I'm getting absolute, just complete and utter goosebumps right now. She had seen a dark figure at the foot of her bed the last couple nights. I just got chills throughout my whole, like, I wish you could see. You probably can't see. I don't know if you could see this right now. I don't know if you could see this right now. Probably not. Dude, straight, oh, I just zoomed into my face. Straight goosebumps, like complete and utter goosebumps. But she didn't want to tell anyone because she didn't want to seem crazy. After that day, we all believed her. Bro, I love that I decide to do these kind of things when I'm home alone. Like, I couldn't do this when they're, like, I can't even, like, think right now, dude. I'm, like, getting actually freaked out right now. I watched one of my cats being pulled backwards about 5 feet by her tail. Bro, what? She was walking through the dining room area and suddenly started sliding backwards, as if somebody was pulling her by her tail. Only thing was, there was nobody there. She freaked out and tried to run, but couldn't, as if something was holding on to her and then let her go. I tend to think it was the handy 4 to 5-year-old girl ghost that hangs out, and she really just wanted to play with the kitty. That's some good justification, but that's not gonna work for me. I feel like I say that all the time, that it's just not gonna work for me, but dude, some of these things, man, like, you know, if you think about it, obviously you try not to think about it, but after reading these, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna have to sleep with like a nightlight on tonight. Closest I've gotten to a haunted house is a haunted room. I used to sleep on the 2nd floor, and my sister in the attic. She used to have sleep paralysis often, then she moved out. Now I have her old room. She no longer has sleep paralysis, but I do. That means that there is some type of thing there. I'm getting just full body, dude. Like, it's extremely warm in here, and I'm getting full body goosebumps while reading these. This is not cool. But what I was saying was there is something in there that is making you feel that way. And it just, you know, it's something that you're probably going to have to deal with, you know, sooner rather than later, or move out, and you just got to hope that it just doesn't follow you. I think that's how that works. I try not to think about that kind of stuff sometimes, though, especially being home alone. It's just, it's a very uncomfortable feeling, if you know what I mean. I used to live in an old 5-bedroom house with 6 other people. Me and my significant other shared one of the rooms. I saw a stranger in my room when I was around 20. It wasn't exactly visible, but I knew it was somewhat there out of the corner of my eye. My significant other was sleeping right next to me. That is why I, no bullshit, sleep with an eye mask on. Like, I take these off, and I put on a black eye mask that just sits right here and goes all the... Bro, best sleep of my life. Can't see nothing. Don't have to worry about it. Listen, if you can't see it, it ain't there. In my opinion, when it comes to this kind of stuff. Just when it comes to this kind of stuff, that's how I feel. While I had my eyes open, I knew it was there. So I closed my eyes, and I wished it away. I opened my eyes, then now it was next to my bed looking at me. Eye mask. Never have to see anything. Just pretend like it's not there. Just make sure your feet aren't exposed. If your feet are exposed, that's a problem. Got to make sure that from underneath, you can't be got. I closed my eyes again, and suddenly a relief came. I opened my eyes, nothing there. I saw it once again at the stairs. It was only for a brief moment though, and then it was gone. See? You just have to pretend like it's not there. My mom and dad just passed weeks apart from unrelated cancer. We had taken my son with us to my parents' house to feed their cats. My son was 7 at the time and wandered downstairs to explore. At some point, he reappeared upstairs, strangely subdued. At the time, he didn't learn to lie yet and wasn't very good at it, and also didn't make up a lot of stuff. My wife noticed his demeanor and asked, "What's up, kid?" He said, "Pop-Pop is outside by the fence. I want to go home now." You know what's really weird about that? And we're going to get a little personal real quick because this is just, what I do. I call my grandfather Pop-Pop, okay? Now, I'm telling you right now, he lives about 35 minutes from me, okay? Listen to this. If I open my window right now and my Pop-Pop was standing outside, it's hailing outside right now. And he was just ominously standing outside, and I could see him from this window. His ass is staying outside. He ain't coming in. That's some weird. Well, I guess that doesn't make sense because he just said that his mom and dad died. So therefore, the dad would be his dad, which would be his son's grandfather. So his son is seeing his dead dad at the fence outside. You got a bigger problem on your hands, my friend, because that is terrifying. Dude, these stories, man, they're just getting me, dude. Like, I try not to, like, over-exaggerate sometimes, but, dude, I got goosebumps throughout my whole entire body every time I'm reading these stories. My feet are clammy. It's just not good, dude. The child's closet creeper. That sounds like some real weird stuff. I don't remember this myself, but my parents say when I was younger, I used to run in their room crying because there was a man in my closet. I described him as a Civil War soldier, which I couldn't have known how to describe on my own, given my age. After a little research, my parents found out that the last people who lived in this house had found rare Civil War artifacts. Okay, look, check this out. I'm gonna make a full video about this. But my grandmother's old house was built on Native American burial ground. And she may or may not have been, around the land and dug some stuff up. And then stupidly brought it into the house, on top of it obviously being built on Native American burial ground. So when I was a kid, I get stories all the time. There are certain rooms, because like I said, I'm going to make a whole video about this. There are certain rooms that I wouldn't go in because of the fact that I was just scared to go in there when I was a kid. My great-grandmother would be in the living room, and I wouldn't walk a certain way. Or, the basement, dude, listen. When I got older, I'm 25 now, the basement wasn't scary. But when I was a kid, dude, even in the summertime, she had the in-ground pool, all that other stuff. You'd run up the stairs, and there was a bathroom downstairs. I would not even pee in the bathroom downstairs because of how terrifying that basement was. If you want a full-length video on that, comment down below right now, because that gives me some throwback. That gives me some very, very serious throwback. I get sleep paralysis occasionally. It usually feels like someone has me by the throat and pushing me into my bed. If you've ever experienced sleep paralysis, comment down below. I think I have like once maybe. It's a very, very weird feeling. I could have sworn, man, when I was a kid, I could have sworn I seen the Easter Bunny. I'm not going to lie to you when I was a kid, but it was just absolute sleep paralysis. Like, I swore that I saw the Easter Bunny, but I couldn't move. Like, in my closet, like going into my closet. At least I'm kind of hoping that it was sleep paralysis. I never seen the crazy demon people talk about seeing, though. Mind you, I did see someone that looked exactly like myself sitting at the edge of my bed during an episode one night when I wouldn't fall asleep without the lights on. I couldn't really make out her face, although I could tell she was concerned almost. And she was wearing one of my favorite t-shirts that I owned when I was around 12 years old. I don't really wear that t-shirt anymore because of it. That's quite interesting. More or less, yeah, probably don't wear the t-shirt anymore. Burn it or throw it away. I don't really know how all that works. I mean, I do, but I don't like talking about it at nighttime, especially being alone here, because it's a little unnerving, if you will. But yeah, so that is probably some of the scarier stories that I've heard of, ghost stories, I guess. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are great. Those are some seriously awesome stories. Like I said, all of that will be linked down below as well. Hopefully you guys did go to enjoy today's video. You guys seem to really enjoy the last one about the Ring doorbells. So if this is something that you guys want to see regularly, comment down below. I actually have a really fun time just kind of like chilling and reading these stories to you guys. I think it's a super cool concept. So if you guys, as I said, enjoyed it, smack a like on it. That'd be greatly appreciated. Follow all my socials down below. With all that being said, my name is Chris, and of course, I will catch you guys in the next one.